All right, what I got here is the Frabill Bearclaw. They call it the trophy haul net. I'm not a big fan of reaching in the fish's mouth when they have a crankbait or any type of treble hook. I've seen a lot of pictures of you guys on Facebook with their hooks in their thumbs, and I've worked in the emergency room, and it's not fun to have needles and doctors cutting, pulling, or even having to do it yourself. So I guess I'm a big wimp when it comes to grabbing treble hooks, baits out of the fish's mouth. So I went ahead and ordered this, had some gift cards, and got this Bearclaw. As you can see already, it's got the rubber net. Kind of big. It's 14 by 18, and it just flips open easily. All right, it closes, and I think it was about $79 if I'm not mistaken, and it's supposed to be able to do it with one hand and to flip it open and flip it closed. So I'm going to rotate the camera a little bit so you can see it, and I'm going to try to show it for you so you can see how it works. And hopefully I'll have some fish on this trip. I'm getting ready to go right now. Use some lipless crankbaits. Hopefully I got a couple videos for you of me using this, hopefully. If you don't see no videos after this, that means I got skunked. Hopefully that won't happen. But let me rotate this a little bit more open space so I can away from my kayak so I can show you. So I got a TAC 140, it's open bay. I'm not sure how I'm going to store it, but I got it so that how it's supposed to work is you reach your hand up underneath there and grab it and flip it, and then when you're done, that way you can have your pole in your other hand and you can flip it back when you're done and set it down. So you got the fish coming to your kayak or your boat. Hopefully you have it laying in such a way where you can reach up underneath there, flip it open. So it seems kind of neat. It seems like it will function well, but that's just me practicing without using it on my kayak. It does seem a little bulky, so it depends on what kind of kayak and how you want to store it. If you're going to use the one-hand method, then you got to have it in a place already where you can just reach and grab it. So I don't know if I'll keep it behind my seat and then pull it out and then rotate my arm to get it, or I'll just have it in front between my legs and just grab it. But hopefully I'll have some videos for you, me catching fish and using it, and you can decide for yourself if this is something that would work for you. Catch you later. All right, so it went okay the first time around. I don't have a lot of film because I don't think my GoPro was angled too high, so I didn't get a lot of good shots of the net. I got a couple that I'll be posting, but I'm on a second trip, my second time trying the Frabill Bearclaw net. Hopefully I'll get some catches to have some better video shots for you. I also didn't have my backup batteries with me to film some of the catches that I had. So I started off kind of fumbling with it at first, and then after a few catches I got a little smoother using it. So anyways, I'll talk about that at the end. So hopefully we'll get some more catches today so you can get some more, get on camera what the net looks like being used, and you can decide whether it's something that you'd want to use or not. So be back soon, hopefully, with some good catches. Oh, there we go. I got it. All right, my man. I don't usually use nets for spinner baits, but just to get used to using it and grabbing it. I mess around. There we go. I did okay on that one, better than other ones. I think I can grab him. Well, it doesn't float, of course. It does kind of drift down, so if it falls out, I guess you got a few moments to dive in after it or grab it. Does kind of hesitate there. So I will probably add something to it eventually around this rim, maybe some pipe insulator like for a water heater, and tie it in, and so that I'm the type of guy that will probably knock it in the water and lose it if I don't. Anyway, so it does not float. All right, I've tried the 3 different ways that I can have it on my kayak while I'm fishing. Today I used it in the back behind my chair. That's good if, you know, the bite's not really on, you're not using it a lot. Today I only caught 8, and I've only used it a couple times a day. But so I keep behind me, I reach back here. You got to get used to kind of the logistics of using it, and pop it out. And then you can pop it back. Make sure the net is to your chair, otherwise when you grab it, it won't be sitting right. And also I had it here a couple times while fishing, and so reach in, pop it. Not as smooth, but, and then of course the easy way, just lay it right there, which is really good if the bite's on, you don't got a lot of stuff in front of you, and you week or so, a couple times the past couple weeks, the bite was on, and was catching them kind of rapidly, so it was nice just to reach in here and just grab it and get your fish. But if it's slow, I kind of prefer to kind of have it out the way. So, all right, I was going to give a couple final thoughts about the landing net. I've used it about 3 times. I've used it in 3 different positions as far as resting in the kayak. One is laying flat open between my legs, closed on its side to my left leg, and then behind my back, behind the chair. Out of all 3 of them, I'll probably be doing behind my chair for just regular fishing and the bite's not on. Just reach back there and grab it and flop it open. With that, you got to make sure that the landing net is facing the right way. The net has to be facing the chair. So when you reach down with your hand, it'll be in the right position. If you're not careful, you'll grab the net like this and have to pull your fish up with using your forearm, and you lose the leverage of the net, and that's what it's for. Is your elbow gives you leverage to pull the fish out, and if you don't have your hand placed right, you lose that leverage. It's not the end of the world, just makes it harder. And so, and then my left leg area, the only thing I didn't like about that was when you're paddling, it hits against some, and but it's not the end of the world. It's just a little bit of a nuisance. So it depends on what a person likes, And then of course laying my leg was the easy one because it's wide open. I was using that when the bite was on. A week or 2 ago, I was hit a little spot and they were slaying them, and the bite was just on, and so it wouldn't even make sense to have it behind me because I was catching so many for that moment. And so I would just reach between your leg and pull it up. The cost might be a deterrent for some people. $75 might not be too much for what somebody wants to pay for a net. For me, I'd used gift cards from families. So I just use my gift cards. That's one of the reasons why I went ahead and paid that money for it. I was like, well, it's a gift card, so hey, got nothing to lose really. And so, is it worth it to me if I was buying it myself? In my opinion, yes, because I like the compact where it closes and I can put it behind my seat and it's out the way and I can pull it out when I want to fish. So, one thing I think they should have done with it is made it floatable. Something on there to make it float. Nobody wants to lose a $75 fishing net. You don't want to lose any fishing net, but you start talking about $75, $100 fishing nets, you don't want to lose those. So what I'll probably do is get some water heater tubing and put it around the rim of the net, tie it, and see if that works. If I do that and it works, I'll post another video showing it. So, but for you that have tried to the Bearclaw landing net. If you don't like it, please leave it in the comments why. If you do like it, put it in the comments why, and let me know what you think. This is my first review, so if there's anything that I should have added that you would have liked me to cover in a review, or something that could make a review better, I kind of just doing it for fun. So please just let me know in the comments. Until next time.